Good morning. Good morning, travelers. This is Kim Glamour telling you guys about Oakland, Cali life, Oakland, California. So this channel is to follow me through Oakland, California. Just a little insight on who I am. I'm a single mother who works. Don't have any college degrees yet, still in the process of doing that. And I was born in Oakland. I've been in Oakland all my life. I am 32 and this is how it is, life in Oakland, California. So if you're from out of state and you plan on coming to Oakland and you want to move to Oakland, California, you want to move to California, this is kind of like the life out here. So you'll get to see how it is, the weather, how it changes, the traffic, the lifestyle, the cars, the partying, the entertainment, the culture, social injustice, how social life is, how different nationalities live and are treated and are just how to survive, and how Oakland is changing and growing, and how it's evolving from a community, town where people migrated. It was predominantly white back in the early times, and it became, oh, she's fashionable, huh? I like her boots. And how it is changing now. It's becoming a diverse city, and everyone is flocking to California at this time. And at this time in this decade, and Trump is in office. Marijuana is legal, and it's become an agricultural thing. I can't think of the word right now. It's the biggest thing in agriculture right now. And so this has been in the making for a long time. I remember one of my business classes, small business management, he wanted us to do a presentation for our final project, presentation on something, I don't know. He wanted us to do a presentation on something, sell, business, what's big in the business, in the economy right now. Well, not right now, but this was like 7 years ago. And I did mine on marijuana, and it wasn't a huge thing. It wasn't huge back then, but it was. I think that's when the process began to start to legalize marijuana. I had noticed a lot of people at school, at my college, that I wouldn't expect to be smoking marijuana or selling marijuana and stuff like that. Even on TV and everything, in the media and everything, they were using marijuana. So I was like, wow. And then I started to see ads on the internet about marijuana this, marijuana that. Oh, there's marijuana soda, there's marijuana vending machines, there's all kind of weird stuff. And so I did my project on that, and I realized how great it was. It was so nice, and he wanted me to expand on it more and just put more information and effort into it, but I really couldn't. It was a lot of information, and it was overwhelming how serious and big it was. And he gave me a D because he felt like I didn't expand on the topic more, and I did what I could in the small amount of time that we had, because organizing information is not my strong suit. Okay, so in my videos you're going to notice that I might not be able to explain things in great detail, but I'm explaining it from my perspective, and you create your own opinion about it from what you see and from what I show, and from the facts that I can tell you as a native and citizen of Oakland, California, through my experience. So that's it. And I am at work. I'm not at work. I mean, I'm at work, but I'm moving my car because parking is terrible. And so parking is only 2 hours on the street. And this is the downtown metro area of Oakland. And it's really hard to find parking because you have residences, people that live here downtown in the metro area, and you have all these businesses and people coming to work, and it's not a lot of parking. Parking is expensive because there's so many cars in the city, basically, period, point blank. And so I park in a parking garage structure near the police station, which a lot of people don't know about, and it's the cheapest parking structure in downtown. It's only $7 a day, and it's from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So that way is the Raleigh Manual Courthouse. Now you'll notice that out here in Oakland, there are a lot of new buildings being built. Most of them have apartments and residences and living facilities, quarters on top, and then businesses on bottom. That's what you see there. Down there is a courthouse. This is actually a jail, city jail. Yeah, let's go look at that. And a lot of Asians have Lexuses out here. So you'll notice that a lot of the really nice cars are excuse me, Asians driving. And this is the city jail. You see that? There's people in there. Inmates can see us through that window. Oakland City Jail. I'm just smacking my gum. Anyway, it is freezing out here. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but it's definitely cold. And that is the straight ahead. Is the right there is the police station. And that's where people go visit the inmates, to the jail right there. But anyway, always building something somewhere. But guess what? It's not for people who live here. It's for you guys who want to come live here. And it's very expensive. Just know that. It's very expensive. I think the market rate right now is $1,000 per room. So any room in the building that's separated by, I guess, pillars or a doorway is $1,000. If your kitchen is separate from your living room, that's $1,000. That's $2,000. And then they're rude when they driving, because there's so many cars, so many people in the city. They're just rude. I wish I had a camera stabilizer. Maybe in the future I'll have a camera stabilizer. So